you guys hide from me? Who else? Well, hello, my beautiful YouTube family. The heat is here, man. Fly season is upon us. And it just kind of smacked us out of nowhere. We had like this very short but insane storm that caused crazy flooding damage. And then now we're into the hundreds. And so I want to just make sure all the animals are prepped. Not only are the animals, but we are prepared. And then on top of that, we have 2 potential horses coming to do a test run of potentially joining the herd over here. So we also need to prep for those guys and make sure that they can safely interact and see how Miss Gracie feels. The number one thing we need is obviously shade, which my dear friend Vivian actually moved out of the desert and gifted me this horse shelter. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that into the shade, the feed, the watering area for the boys when they come and join. I'm also partnering up with a local ranch called Nob Hill, which if you guys want to trail ride there, it's absolutely incredible. And those are where the boys are coming from. So I can't wait to bring you along, but we have a lot of prepping to do. And of course, we're going to be doing it in the heat. We've also been prepping and moving the panels, kind of shrinking the area just a little bit to create a barrier in between the arena to then put the shade structure in that direction. Also, the shade, I speak English, the shade structure is going to be blocking this neighbor's house that's been vacant for forever. So it'll be nice looking from the kitchen and no longer seeing that house, but in fact, seeing horses. You ready, Miss Gracie girl? Hi, my lover. You know, Gracie's been alone her whole captivity, and it's been really nice to have her for a year, just bonding her and I, but it's time that there's other citizens of society, and I want more horses, so why not help a local ranch? Before we can install that structure, I just need to make sure the panel layout is good, so I just need to double check that, as well as getting rid of as many rocks as possible, and that is always the most tedious part, but it is definitely necessary. Hey, girl. taking a quick breather. It is, I'm not going to complain about the heat, but we're working through it. So I don't trust myself to cement those in without Aaron making it completely square. And that's something I do not want to mess up, because that structure is then going to be wrapped. So it can be a full wind block / a stable with misters, the whole shebang. So I really, doing the foundation is key. So I'm just going to wait for him. And until then, I'm going to do a quick workout and then jump back into making sure the chickens are good. Before I do my workout, I just want to let you guys know, like, the horse arena, as well as every other area on the property, is going to be a full experience. And that includes everything down to the small details, like string lighting the entire thing and having the option to light over there and dine over there. But one of the inspirations for us is this place called Kitchen in the Desert. Our friend Everton actually owns a restaurant. If you guys can come to the desert, you have to go there. Their shade sails, how they have it set up, is so stunning with the different layers and string lights going above. So that's kind of our goal. But we need to just make sure we're setting an arena size that's not going to be changing, because we're going to be using these massive posts to go on the outside of the arena, so the horses still have full function of the space, without throwing posts in the middle of the ground to give them shade. And everything should be beautiful. Even though we have a lot of work ahead of us, we're just trying our best to, oh my God, crazy. Get it? Girl. Anyways, before I started watching my big dog roll. So with the shade sails, that will be an entire episode, because that's just going to be a huge project. But yes, it serves a function, but it can also be gorgeous. And I'm just hoping to show you that little by little over here with the changes that we're making. Okay, workout, chickens. Okay, I think I lied just a little bit. I'm going to head to my friend Vivian's and dip in the pool. And we've been there before. It's where I got the canoe and I cleaned her pool. Well, I'm doing it again. I'm literally exchanging being able to dip in a body of water and cleaning her pool. Aper is redefining the future where pool robots are not just tools, but intelligent companions. I actually have my own Aper for my cowboy pool. I'm going to be gifting the Aper Scuba X1 Pro Max to my friend Vivian, because that's kind of the trade-off. Clean her pool, get to use it. When you unbox the Scuba X1 Pro Max, it actually comes with a charging dock, which is just ultra convenient. And I just love the fact that it's kind of tilted up, so after you're done using it and you go to charge it, it's just resting up in its own little area. What I love the most is this just is a one tool deal. You don't need multiple tools or do the traditional pool cleaning method. It's you're saving time. It's working for you. Now you can choose the cleaning mode you want. There is hero mode, floor and wall mode, surface mode, and even 3 modes: eco mode and auto mode, max mode, which allows you for high powered and low energy cleaning to ensure that every corner of the swimming pool is fully covered. You can also sync it up with the Aper app and go into more detail over there, but legitimately all you're gonna do is charge this up and drop it into the pool you'd like to clean. And while this is working, I get to continue to work and multiple things are getting done. What about that? It has a stronger suction at 8,500 GPH, powered by 9 brushless motors, dual front and rear brushes. The dual brushes capture all the debris, keeping your pool pristine. If you're anything like me and you're like, how does it know where to go? Well, it has OmniSense 2.0 with 40 sensors, enabling comprehensive pool mapping. One thing about having a pool in the desert is sand, but that's no issue here because this is the industry's first replaceable micro mesh ultrafine filter, specifically engineered to capture micro debris. Once it is all done, it will just sit still for you, and Aper provides a hook in the box that you just reach down in the pool with and pull it right out. This never not trips me out, just dropping the Aper into the pool and letting it do its thing. Aper likes to aim to bring together technology, nature, humans in perfect harmony, and this one product, honestly, I think does. If you want to see the difference in the pool, just follow my finger. You can see literally the track mark of where Aper went and started to sweep the bottom of the pool. There's currently Aper Day discounts, which is one of the biggest sales of the year and generally the best time to purchase. I don't know if you're going to do a pool cleaning trade-off like I am because I don't have a full pool, but if you want to keep your pool clean, head over to my link and grab your Aper Scuba X1 Pro Max today. Righty, the chickies got ice water, we got some Ryobi fans going for them to give them some sort of a breeze. We're cleaned, we're calm, we might not be that cool, but we are collected. So I want to try to blend the babies. I got Aaron some heavy metal chickens, as I called them. They're all black chickens and they're 2 different kinds, and they've been growing up with each other for a little bit. And I want to transfer them to hang out with the other ladies, but I've only done this once before with the chickens that are in this coop, and they're all the same breed. And also those chickens, these hens here, hatched those babies, and we did that together, I think last spring. So I don't know how this one's gonna go. Worst case scenario, if they don't like each other, we build another coop, which I really don't mind. I know that's a little inconvenient. There will be a day we have one large chicken coop and everyone has a ton of space on the outside of a greenhouse, but you know, add it to the project list. But before we do that, Erin showed me how to make sun tea, which is very simple, but I really enjoy how simple the process is. So let's do that first and then dive into chickens. Don't pass up on them. No. Nice. No. Okay, so full transparency, I stopped investing so much into Goldie and Bertha's coop. They're good for now, and it's great that the girls are getting to know each other because they're actually starting to get along, but they deserve so much more. I want to build, here's a little drawing for inspiration, I want to build an extension off of the right-hand side of the coop to be something you can actually walk into, and that way all the chickens can stay together right now, but be separate because, you know, the Rhode Island Fighting Reds, they got their own unique relationship, but since the girls are getting along on this side, I figured we can build something out of recycled materials together next episode. But eventually, you know, in the entertaining zone where like the pool is and the pond is, we want to build a massive coop because we want more chickens and then we want them to free range. But again, a lot of steps to a lot of things, but I'm really excited that I like caught that right now because I'm like, hold on, pause, let's do something bigger and better and more permanent and finished. The extension would run off of the triangle and down. I do not know what it is about these girls in particular because the Rhode Island Reds are definitely not as sweet, but I'm very excited to like build a coop where you can like comfortably stand and sit in and just give, like, I don't know, I think I'm really about to get into chickens. Coop is all finished up and I'm feeling good. We're gonna take advantage of the summer nights. I've been going on rides with Aaron and I'm just like seeing the desert in a whole new way and I'm like completely obsessed. So he's gonna teach me how to change the oil on the bike and then we're gonna go for a summer night cruise. So cruise, I don't know what the cool lingo is. I don't want to come off as a poser. I'm just now getting into motorcycles, okay? I feel weird being like, I'm gonna change some oil. Oh, thanks. She thinks it's funny. Anyways, come for a ride with us.